Hey you guys, it's Anthony here, and it's week 9 of the mini workout series. This week we're gonna have a bodyweight squat, leg lifts, and inchworms. So now to start with the bodyweight squat. In the bodyweight squat, we're working the quads and the glutes for the most part. So now, setup wise, we're going feet right outside the hips or about shoulder width. And this is if you want to do it here. If you want to, you can also push your toes a little bit out. Might make it might make it a little more comfortable, but that's on how you feel. So now, we've done enough for you guys to understand what a squat looks like. So it's the same old thing, is that we're going lower, not squatting into a chair, right? So we're going chest upright. We're squatting down, we're bending at the knees, get to where we're comfortable, and come right back up. So like I said, chest upright, squatting down, we're slightly pushing the knees out, not letting them cave, or really just keeping them in line with the feet. Keeping our back flat, and coming down to where we're comfortable to come right back up. So now, ways we can make this easier, obviously, you could just squat higher. If you wanted to, like we have done with every other squat, you can add assistance. Hold on to something, same position. Chest upright, back flat, bending at the knees, coming right back up. If you want to, you can think about when we're coming up, we're squeezing the butt. That's a good indicator to keep it active. Now, ways that we can make this harder. If you want to, you can add a pause. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As long as you want, stand right back up. You could also decide to go slower. You can go slower in each direction. Going all the way down, pause for a second, coming all the way up. It'll make it harder. If anybody ever did a wall sit, you'll know what I mean by holding, how it'll make it harder. Now, another way, I'm not even gonna do this. You'll have to just be patient. So now, let's do the inchworm. So now with the inchworm, I will say, if you do not have flexible hamstrings, this will help to aid you in helping the flexibility, as well as work your core and a little bit of your shoulder. But you really need, the goal here, you really want to try to keep your hamstrings as straight as possible. Walk down, tall plank or push-up position, walk ourselves right back up. If you can keep your legs straight, that's a good indicator of decent flexibility. But it's not that serious. If it's kind of hard in the beginning, you can bend your knees a little bit. But for those of you that do want to work on having more flexibility in your hamstrings, keeping them relatively straight, or you're just not bending at the knee, would be good in helping that. If you want to make this harder, you can walk further to where your hands are instead of stopping about your shoulder, a little bit further than that. I will say, that is not easy. Do 10 of those, and you at least feel something. All right, you guys, now let's go with leg lifts. Just like with the flutter kick, we're lying on the back, keeping here, bring the legs up. We're keeping the knees slightly bent. We're just working the core. Now, reasons why I say to keep the legs bent instead of being straight. If you straighten your legs out too hard, you might end up working a little bit more hip flexor. Just based on what I feel, what you most likely will feel, because science. So now, maybe we can make this easier is do something like a reverse crunch. Instead of having the legs further and more straight, bring them in a little bit less. The knees are just bent a little bit more. I'm sorry. If you want, put your hands behind your head. If you want to make this harder, You can do something like a hollow hold. So like I said, keep the core tight. Now we'll go hands over head and feet together. Still knees slightly bent, legs straight. And I guarantee you, you'll have a decent core workout there. It's not easy, but if it's hard to do, start off with the knees bent, go straight to the body, just keep the core tight. Like I said, you're just here. And progress as you go on with doing the movement. So for those of you that like this, please let me know. I'm gonna give you guys more. I'm planning on adding some other things soon. I just don't know if it's stuff that you guys really want to see. But I do know it's stuff that you guys really should know. Because honest to God, everyone should have a decent education on what their body looks like under the skin and how it works. It'll keep you healthier, it'll keep you moving better for longer, it'll keep you alive for as long as possible. You won't end up trying to pick something off the ground and somehow breaking everything. That was dramatic. Anyway, thank you guys for watching Mini Workout Series video 9. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, like it. If you want to, subscribe it to the channel so you can keep watching these videos. We still got like 40 more. And I hope you guys enjoy the weekend. Do something that you love and that you appreciate. And if you don't, make sure you at least sleep a lot. Get some good rest. We all need to sleep. Like our daily lives nowadays are so stressful when you really think about it. Anyway, go relax.